Welcome to Coffee and Bitch Talk. I'm Coffee.
And I'm Bitch. And we are here to celebrate spring break.
I know, it's party time! Party time! Party time!
Wait a minute. We don't get a spring break.
That's right. We have to fucking work.
That's right.
This is our only day off.
And we're spending it here with you.
We're nuts.
We're nuts. We're absolutely nuts. I don't know what the hell's wrong with us. Maybe you know, we've just been doing this too long. What do you guys think? I mean, this is the Webisode number 7. And you know, somebody asked me the other day, you're gonna love this one. They said, hey, bitch, you got Webisode number 6. And I counted. I was shocked because I know this son of a bitch can't have with her shoes on. But they said, there's only 5 Webisodes, but yet you have 6. So where is the missing, you know, Webisode in there? Well, for you hardcore fans, there is another Webisode. One that has never been aired. You know, we were just too afraid the content was so fucked up. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yes,
right?
I do.
Yes.
The one.
And you know, Hugh Hefner called and said he wants to talk to us about that one.
Does he really?
You know, I understand that you had a little incident down at the Sonic the other day that you wanted to share with us.
You know, there are little things in this world that just irritate the shit out of me. And I can't stand a lot of silly shit. And this one is just dumb. So I'm leaving the gym. And I stop at the Sonic to get me a Route 44 cranberry tea that they have there. And so I pull in my park. I'm not paying attention to where I'm parked. It doesn't matter really. And I'm asked to move my car because I'm parked in a handicap spot. Now my question is, what the fuck do you need a handicap spot for at the Sonic? I mean, you're doing this. I mean, that's just dumb.
Well, did it ever occur to you that maybe, because I mean, most people that have handicap stickers nowadays, and I'm not saying all of them, I'm just saying a lot of them, they're relatively large people, and they're going to the Sonic, and it's possible that they just want to make sure that there's like extra space for the ambulance, because after they eat one of their burgers and they have a stroke and they're laying in the car, they want to be able to tow that sucker out. Maybe that's
what the car or them.
Whichever. You know, that's splitting hairs there.
But I mean, you know, that just irritated me. Move your car. So I had to move my car from the handicap spot to Sonic. It just was stupid. But anyway, moving on. I know a lot of y'all are going to be traveling to nice, wonderful places. And you're going to be seeing some great scenery and
Cancun, Mexico.
I know.
Have you seen them? Have you seen them? I mean, they're young, they're happy, they're all wearing like next to nothing. And that's kind of what we're doing tonight, okay? We want to talk to you guys about some interesting sites that we've had during this spring break of 2012. The good news is that the mines are probably right, and this will be the last one. And I'm sort of grateful after some of the stuff I've seen. There is not a red hot poker out there hot enough to put my retinas out so I can forget some of the things I've seen.
We have seen some sights, and we're going to share them with you tonight. Now, first off,
get the children out of the room because this is not for the faint of heart. If you have a heart problem, you know, if you know you're easily upset, you might want to get a barf bag, you know, that sort of thing. You know, you got to be this tall to get on the ride. Well, trust me, you really got to be in good health to see this next segment here. Sorry.
And to all you gentlemen, if you don't suffer from ED at this moment, you will after seeing this.
ED, what does that stand for?
I'm not sure.
Use no big fancy words. I think that's erectile dysfunction for our viewers out there. Remember where you are.
Well, you know.
You know, sometimes you got to get out the big bird, you know,
Dictionary.
word translator.
Yeah.
And, yeah, go ahead.
But for starters, I am toting our new t-shirt for the website.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys have probably noticed the post on Coffee and Bitch Talk. We're offering free t-shirts to anybody who wants to ask for them right now. If you tell me what size you want, they're all in black. Because look, this shit's costing us money, and I don't see anybody else kicking in right now. And Coffee doesn't want to go back to the state-run facility.
No.
And I might need a surgery, so we're taking donations. But why don't you get up and show them the fine wear that we have here? As you'll notice, as he's sporting the www.coffeeandbitchtalk.com. Oh my God, I can read. Warning, not your grandma's website. Now, if you guys really want the coolest shirt on the planet, then this is definitely for you. But I'm going to warn you, if you don't sign up real damn quick, you know I'm bitch. I tend to be moody. I tend to be bitchy, and any day now I might revoke that offer. So I'm going to be honest to anybody who signs up right away, but I'm going to revoke that offer at some point in time. So if you aren't right in there right now, if you want one of those gorgeous shirts, you're going to have to order it yourself, because we're not going to do it for you. So get on there, help us out. All it takes is a sign up on the Coffee and Bitch thing. If you're in there, you're a cool one, and we love you, and that means that we would give you a T-shirt. Otherwise,
you're on your own.
You're on your own.
Okay. Well, first off, Daisy Dukes seem to be the thing. And hip huggers seem to be the thing. So, I did find a couple of
hips, because I tell you what, the hip huggers hard on hips.
Well, I'm not sure what these are, but I just want to point out to you, and you've seen this, and I would like your comment on this lovely lady's attire right here. And I'm just going to hold that up for you viewers to see right there.
Well, now what she's got going on here is the ghetto look. Okay, I mean this is do it your own, do it yourself. Really gone awry, and I really dig. Is that a tattoo or is that?
I'm not sure if that's an age spot, a bruise. Probably a bruise from the way she's dressed. That's probably a pimp slap.
That's the way I think that is. Or
I think they meant to slap the ass and got the thigh instead.
A bitch got cut. I mean. Is that suspenders? That's the only question I really have there.
I'm not sure what that is.
Why would you need suspenders? Well, actually...
She's wearing a belt, too.
Well, look at how little material. The other day I was in Kroger and I was wearing a pair of pants that were way too tight, and they ripped just exactly like that. But you know what? I threw them away. I didn't put them back into my wardrobe.
And as far as the gentleman goes, well...
I think he's taking the gangster look a little far. You're supposed to wear underwear underneath that dude, okay?
Crack does kill.
It does, it does.
Now, you will find a few of those that have a little bit too much...
junk in the trunk.
Well, not really in the trunk, just too much...
in the hood.
In the hood. And they always try to tuck it in. And this lovely thing that we saw here, let me show you that. Now, it looks like, most people just... steal like hams or something, but this bitch has got a goddamn newborn or something, a small child.
There is somebody right now running around looking for little Jeffy.
It's Code Adam.
They can't find him. I know where the missing child is.
Now, this next one here now.
I think that's Dad.
This has got bitch just all beside herself. She gets so...
get hot just looking at it. Oh my God.
I mean, when you see that... You will not know if you're at the beach or SeaWorld.
To be honest with you, there's just I'm beside myself with that. I mean, hairy and fat, tattooed. What is he carrying there? Is that my doll?
I think it's lard.
No, you know what that is? That is a box of condoms. That's a 24-pack. I mean, I would know that anywhere. Although the photo is very grainy, I'm certain that's what that is.
I'm sure
I'll see him later. If you have that flesh color, you probably shouldn't wear clothing that is anywhere near your own flesh tone. And what's odd about this is that it's not near her flesh tone, but somehow or another it is.
Well, when you look at it, I'm not sure where the clothes begin and the flesh begins.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you notice that she's got a real deep tan there, and she's wearing a light pink.
Well, yeah, you can also tell this lovely heifer just come from the beach.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because she's also wearing those cankle-size shoes, flip-flops there.
Don't you just love flip-flops? Women put bling on them, and they think that they're actually fancy shoes. Honey, they're flip-flops.
Right.
They're flip-flops. Flip-flops by any other name are still flip-flops. Flip-flops.
Yeah, that's a lovely thing, and I like how she's got all that flesh on the back there. I mean, she really is flying off. Now, speaking of,
well, she's 3 times the woman I am.
I'm telling you right now. Yeah, you sure can. Now, speaking of a lot of flesh showing, this next one, my God. Oh, well, it speaks for itself. Now, what do you think of this?
I think I wish I had met that years and years ago.
Now that is,
I want to paint that.
That is a set of back boobs right there.
I want to paint that.
And a nice touch of crack right there. And barefoot too.
Barefoot. I thought no shoes, no shirt, no service. He's no shoes, no shirt, and definitely...
He's not getting any service from anybody.
No, I assure you, you're not going to get service when you look like that of any sort. This is something I just can't comment on. That's amazing.
Well, I'm not sure if that's what that is at the back down there. I'm not sure if that's her boob from the front or if that's just the set in the back.
Well, I also want you guys to know she's not only wearing a bra, she's also wearing a bathing suit top. And then I think she's wearing another bathing suit. I'm not sure what that is, But I'm just gonna say, is that a leotard? I mean,
Well, it's a
why?
pair of heart pants there.
Why?
And
She's just being real eclectic. And you know, I'm all about being individualized in your clothing, but
love the tattoos.
yeah, there's just things that you just don't want to mix. Like, you know, underwear, leotards, things like that. I don't care.
Now, while you're out and about on these beaches and exotic resorts, your granny and grandpa are going to be out and about too. Now, dear old grandpa here, you know, I'm just going to make my suggestion. If you look real close there at the crotch, you'll see a little certain wet spot there. Okay, you might want to wear your Depends if you're going to be out in public.
Okay. You've heard the old saying, roll him in flour, look for the wet spot. You don't have to roll him in flour.
No, the wet spot is obvious.
It's very obvious.
Now, this one is very personal to you.
It is, it is.
Check
We
this
found
out.
Grandma Bitchany. Remember Grandma Bitchany? We've been wondering where she is, and there she is. As you can tell, she's wearing the obvious pants, short pants, excuse me, with what is her knee wrapped up there. And I really love the tube top. The thing that bothers me though, show them that again, Coffee, is how low that tube top is. I mean, you know, at that point you're thinking socks with rocks at the toe, eggs on a hook. I mean, ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
You're not sure where her tits are at on that one.
I mean, you know, you can always tell a woman's age by how low and how far south the boobs have gone, you know?
Right. Now, some of these places are party towns, like Miami Beach. You're going to have your best Hostro on to go out and party. Now
That right there is what we call a lighthouse beacon in a hurricane. I promise you, when you go walking out into your rave dressed up in bright gold like that, I mean, everybody's going to notice you. I'm not sure that that's the kind of awareness that they want, though. I mean, you know, they probably will hike her up by her ass and use her as a disco ball.
No doubt. I think it's and
just roll her around, play a little techno, and you know.
I'm telling you, they can just get it. You know,
as a matter of fact,
get some hot stuff, baby, this evening, aren't they?
Gonna get some hot stuff, babies. I'm sorry. I see that, makes me happy. I mean, there's just something about that big round ball gold, you know, that just makes me want to dance.
Now, it's also still March, so at night at some of these beaches, with the wind coming off the water, it's going to have the air just a tad bit chilly at night.
And stinky too.
So you're going to want, so you're going to want something to keep you a little warm at night because it's going to be a little bit chilly. Now this right here, this will keep you warm. And I'm going to tell you something.
And one size does fit all of the snuggie.
It does. You didn't tell me the circus was in town.
Oh my God.
I think an elephant ran off with one of the tents.
I mean, okay, you know, you've seen the Snuggie commercials.
Yes.
And you know they did just
You know they come in leopard print too.
They do now. And I'm thinking about so one size does fit all. They're both wearing a Snuggie, and you will notice that they both are able to wear them. Not well, but they're able to wear them. And I'm just going to tell you this right now, just before we get to this final one here, I want to tell you guys, Snuggie is not outside wear. You wear that at home, okay? I think it's disgusting. The other day I saw a cartoon, and it had two pictures of a woman. One was dressed in a Snuggie, and one was dressed in a hot outfit. And it said, by the one that was dressed in the Snuggie, what you wear at home with the person that you want to sleep with. And in the other one it said, what you wear out in public with a bunch of people you don't want to sleep with. Well, see, I'm proud to announce that that doesn't hold water here in Arkansas. They wear that at home and out in the public, and nobody wants to sleep with you.
Right.
So there you
and
go.
not just the women either.
No, not just the women. That's what I was wondering. We don't really know if that pink one there is a woman.
No, we're not sure. I mean, you can't really tell.
It's like a Sasquatch picture. You're not quite sure.
I mean, if you look, you really can't tell if there's any boobs there, except for in the back. But you know,
there's definitely front butt. I mean, she's got twice.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think she's got a small child or something stuffed up there at the front too.
Yeah.
Now, last but not least, you know, since we are in Arkansas, we don't want to forget you are Kansas men out here, especially you advocate hunters. Now, this is from the Camo Crack Collection. I mean, if you go, I mean, you know, they've got shirts and they've got shorts to match. So if you go and you don't like to wear shorts, you want to wear your Wrangler jeans. Well, I'm going to tell you something. This is just perfect. This is right up your alley. So you can go out, wear your camo stuff that you like, and be just as cool as the next people.
You know what's really sad, guys, is I see this every day. Okay, I can go to Walmart, I can go to Kmart, I can go to basically IHOP. Come to think of it, I can go anywhere in this town, and I promise you, I'm going to get a vision just like that. I mean, somewhere along the line. It's okay to wear camo. I don't have a problem with people wearing camo out of season. We don't think you're a poacher.
Right.
Yeah. But the bottom line is I don't want to see your crack, okay? The
Right.
deer don't want to see them. Your wife doesn't want to see them. The public doesn't want to see them.
None of us wants to see it.
You know, I hope that they pass a law where people get arrested.
You know, that would be a lot. I mean, they'll pass a law where you can't smoke in the car with your kids, but by God, you can show the crack of your ass.
That's right.
I mean, you know, have you seen them? I mean, everyone thinks it's cute. Some guy is riding on a bike with his little kid behind him, and all he sees is the crack of his ass. And when he grows up and marries a guy named Ralph, everybody wonders why.
Well, you know what I think? I think that there should be a law also that if you do show the crack of your ass, you must be waxed first. I promise you, number one, it will cut back on the amount of crack that we see out there. And secondly...
Men and women.
Yeah, men and women. And secondly, at least I won't have to see the hair that goes along with it, because the only one thing I want to see if I see a crack on an ass is a slick one. Well, you know, that's just a preference.
Okay, well, and so now you have our fashions that you will probably be out there to see this coming spring break week. Enjoy yourselves.
Well, I just want to say one more word. Don't. Okay? Just don't.
Don't.
Just don't. I don't. You know, really, guys, I think I would be agreed with by everyone else if you pull it out and you put it on and you had to use Vaseline to get it on. Probably not smart to wear it. Means you've gained a few holiday pounds, okay? We can talk about that another day, okay? I think some of us have seen the video, you know, dark versus light clothing. Go with that, okay? You can't go wrong with black. Now, I know it's a little warmer, okay? But you can hide a multitude of sins, not just from yourself, but from everyone else, and we all appreciate that. Now, Coffee, I think basically we do have a couple of letters. We actually have a whole bunch of them, but since we decided to entertain you and appall you with these lovely pictures that Coffee was so kind as to go and get examples of what we see on a daily basis, we're only going to read 2 today. And today we've decided to go with our younger viewers, our school-time viewers.
And these viewers happen to love Bitch for some unknown reason, but they happen to love her.
with children.
She just has a way with kids.
You know, I love children. I love them. I absolutely cannot live without them. I mean, I have them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you know, mustard is the way to go. That's all I got to say. I just love kids.
So, without further ado, let's read a letter here. Dear Bitch, where do babies come from? Love, Jeffrey D. I wonder if that's Jeffrey Dahmer.
It could be.
Probably his spawn.
Jeffrey, I'm sorry that your parents haven't had this talk with you yet. So it's a really sensitive subject for me and for all the people out there. And I'm sorry that you're going to have to learn this at the Coffee and Bitch Talk channel. But let me try to describe to you exactly where babies come from. You see, when a man and woman love each other a lot, okay, they go and they find a preacher and they get married. Okay, that's the way it's supposed to be. It's not really what's happening these days, but that's what's supposed to happen. And when they love each other an awful lot and they get married, they come together in the bedroom and they have sex. Okay, I said it. I just told you they have sex. All right, after they have sex, in about 9 months, the woman will give birth to a child, all right? And if all goes well, the man and the woman will love each other a great deal. And as the child grows and gets stronger, it starts having more needs, and lots more needs. You could never fill those little bastards up. So mommy and daddy will go out and they will get jobs, and maybe that's not enough for you. So they'll get a second job, and then pretty soon, you know, daddy stops coming home because daddy's off at the bar and daddy's off at the strip club, and you know, mommy, she starts taking crack cocaine because she can't keep up with the baby and the housework and having to go to her 2 jobs. And then the next thing you know, when daddy does come home, he's drunk, she's high, this fighting starts, the knives are wielded, and before you know it, daddy pulls out the divorce papers, and the next thing you know, it's like, you know, they're beating each other, and it's like, I'm so sorry, daddy, I don't know what's wrong with you people.
Hey.
Oh. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, Jeffrey. That's not where babies come from. The mailman brings babies, okay? Not the fat, hairy one, but the good-looking one with the buns. They bring the babies. Okay?
That's who brought yours, right?
Maybe. Maybe they look like the milkman. Maybe they look like the mailman. Maybe they look like the UPS man. Maybe they don't look like anybody you know.
So scared, I think.
Go on with the next letter.
Dear Bitch.
It's hot in here.
I'm in the 3rd grade and I have a problem. There is a bully who beats me and steals my lunch money. I told the teacher and she won't help. I told my mom and she said to tough it out because no matter how many times she's asked Dad to stop, he won't listen. Can you offer some advice? Love, Susie. Sick of my retarded father.
Okay, let me get this straight. The bully is her father. In the 3rd grade.
It's Arkansas. It's possible.
And he's beating her up and stealing lunch money.
Right.
Way to go, Dad. Class E. Okay, here's what I'm going to tell you, Susie. Okay, we all know you're going to quit in the 6th grade and have your first child. So when I really stop and think about it, if you do the math and you realize you're probably going to fail the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade a few times, you're still going to get 12 years. But Dad, if he's still in the 3rd grade at his age, if we do the equation properly, we realize that he's going to fail the 3rd grade. So what I would suggest you do is start studying really hard so you can make D's and pass to the 4th grade. Then you won't see him anymore. There's my advice. Well, I'll be damned. Well, we've come to the end of another show. And you know what? I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, why? Why do we do this?
This is how we spent our one day off entertaining these people.
And you got to realize also, there's a lot of work that goes into these webisodes. Now, in the near future, I just would like to take a moment and tell you that we've got the neighbor coming, our Russian neighbor. She intends to come here in the near future.
She doesn't really care for me much.
Well, you just don't know Russian well enough, You got to roll the tongue when you speak.
She just doesn't care for me much, and that's fine.
Well, she has agreed to come in here and visit with us, and we have a lot of other things in the mix. We've got some interesting spoofs and commercials coming up. Like, I hope everybody tunes in next week. We intend to do a spoof of the Strange Addiction show called The WTF, or My WTF Addiction. It should be promising at this point. I'm really excited about this, and good luck, guys. That will not have coffee and bitch in it, but trust me, we are involved. We're always involved.
Always.
We've always got a finger in the pie, And, I just want everybody to remember we've got the t-shirt thing going on.
Sign up and let us know if you want one.
That's right. And we would like for you to keep those letters rolling in. And, we can make you famous. If you have an idea, you have a thought, or you just want to come on in here and try out your acting skills, we'll give you that 15 minutes of fame. Why not?
We'll enjoy it.
We'll love to see you. Come on in here. There's nothing that I enjoy better than ripping the heart out of somebody and stomping.
Right.
I'm sorry.
We don't care to do it, to make fun of you in person or whether you're here or not behind your back. We really don't care.
I know. I agree.
It's great. It's better if it's in person where we can see the pain and agony on your face. But if you want to, do it from afar, that's fine too. So.
That's right. Well, I'm going to get my T-shirt here pretty soon, and I also would like to, say thanks for coming and sticking with it. And here in the near future, we'll be doing the Webisode again. So we've enjoyed it a ton. And from Coffee and Bitch Talk, see you later.
Yeah.
A bullet in your head is how I want it. Your body on the floor, a Kodak moment. You're a waste of air in a waste of space. I won't shout, I'll chicks to fly into your face. I hate you now more than I ever did. I wanna kill you, dig you up and do it again. I wanna come to run over your head, put it in reverse and do it again. And I would be lying if I said that it wasn't true. I only want bad.